Dread grips me as we approach Grofheim. None of us expected to see a city unscathed. But what we find steals the very breath from my lungs.
Nice bird.
Whoa, 10 months. It insane. Anyway, you are great. Hope stream is great.
Hello, hello. Good evening, good time zone. Mango, thank you so much for that subscription. 10 months? That's wild. That is insane. You are correct. I really appreciate that. Thank you for all the support. That means the world to me. Is my game not capturing? Oh, no, there it is. Oh, my webcam is... I think the settings are off again. Properties. Configure video. I knew it. I knew you were... I can tell that sometimes you just randomly reset my settings, OBS. That's better. Oh yeah, now I'm not stuttering. Now I'm moving a little more smoothly. There we go. Hey, McD, welcome in. Good to see you. We are back once again for more Banner Saga. Might be a little bit shorter than usual tonight. I'm pretty tired. I got up early this morning, so I didn't get a ton of sleep last night, or at least not as much as I'm used to. And I'm doing okay, but I just, I think I'm probably going to want to call it a little early tonight. Let's see, we do have options for quality. That's good. Looks like we do have subtitles, or closed captioning rather. That's good. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So when last we left off here, we had just switched perspectives back to Rook's party, who we left off with a few streams ago, here in Frostvellr, and it seems like things are not going very well. What did I tell you, Rook? The man has a crazy look about him. He stands, axe pointed in your direction, on the other side of a dozen men. Echo, you son of a bitch. Remember what I said? Think carefully about what you want. This is what you get. Echo walks away, leaving you to deal with his thugs. So, there's been evidently a little bit of a time skip here. When we left off with this group, they had just entered this place. They had met Echo, but they weren't necessarily enemies yet. They was just like, well, you know, we're all trying to survive in this city in like a disaster scenario. So hopefully we don't end up becoming on opposite sides. And it seems like things have deteriorated, and they are very much now on opposite sides because we're about to fight. With that said, we're gonna take Alette's thing. Alette has requested that we never make her fight humans or Varl. She doesn't want to kill people. And we're going to do our best to make sure that that happens, or doesn't happen, I should say. We're going to attempt to... You have +2 armor from that. You have dodge strength from that. Okay. All right, and you... Okay. Let's hop in here and see what's going on. Your battle party is composed of less than 6 characters. This could put you at disadvantage on the battlefield. Consider adding more heroes to the party before continuing. No, I'm okay, thank you. I considered it, and I chose not to. I appreciate you warning me about my decisions, game, but we'll be fine. They have 7 characters to my 4. So I think our goal, or not our goal necessarily, but what we're gonna do here is... Actually, what are we gonna do here? Eggle's gonna go distract... Let's put all this on. Who's a concern? It's nice not fighting Dredge, who have higher stat numbers usually. The highest strength damage here we're facing is a 12. Eggle, you're gonna try to distract these characters as best you can. And then these 3 are gonna attempt to go with these 4. Hopefully we do something before this guy gets over where he can be a problem. Is that the best use of my thing? Eggle's ability is so strong. I could potentially even send him in to distract this group instead. You know what? I think that is what I will do. Eggle, you're gonna run in there. You're gonna get right in their faces, and you're going to stonewall. 5 damage per hit, 3 damage per hit. None of them have very much attack capability, so I think do that, we immediately have... Oops, no, I don't want to do that. I would just walk over and immediately smack this guy. Who's next? You are, then you, then you, then you. Rook is going to also come over here and work our way. Okay. Eggles is just a monster. Now Eggle gets a lot of turns, so we might run the risk of running out of willpower here, using this all the time, but we're just gonna have him keep distracting. Who's next? You are. I don't want you to be able to come deal damage to me, so if I move Ivor to like here, you're gonna run up, but you can't really do anything. Who's going next? You, who we don't really care about, because we've already injured you. You, who don't really care about. And then these three. I was going to go for this group. Oddleif can... What's your special ability do again? Oh, right, you leave a thing and people can't walk through it. You could run to... there at most. If I were to move you there, though, and we could Rain of Arrows right here, just in case that unit decides to step somewhere. That's fine. It's not that big a concern. Can have Rook start to help out with this group over here a little bit. Ow, that's not good. So special abilities still work through Eggle's shield ability. It's just not like regular types of attacks. So enemies can still pick him down, which we got to be careful about. You go soonish, but again, if we put the Rain of Arrows there, you can't get close to us. You can, though. You can do decent damage to Rook, actually. Nice try. We'll continue just putting Eggle in front of enemies, so they can't do anything. Gosh, okay. We're actually starting to get picked down here a little bit. This 1110 is the most annoying thing they have left. Who's next? You're next. Then you way back there. Then you. This backbiter doesn't go out until after she goes again, so I actually don't need to. What are you in the order? You're next. Then you. Move there, I could do damage to you. Can get to there, which is a concern. Okay. Let's place ourselves here. We're going to block once more, and I think next turn we might start smacking things with Eggle. He just did 4 damage to Ivor. Oh, we might be in trouble here. Oh god, Rook's almost dead. I might lose this fight. You actually can't get to anyone right now, which means... you start shredding your armor, no one's going to be able to injure you on this squad. Hey, Sammy, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope we're doing well. Yeah, I'm pretty tired, but I'm doing well otherwise. Okay. Chip that one down. Okay, at this point, Eggle should probably be contributing to damaging units. Might be okay. I honestly don't know if we're gonna be alright here. This thing is still a concern. good. You're next, then you... and you... Hey, love. Good to see you. I hope your food is good. She can't really do a whole lot in this scenario. And then I guess continue to shred the armor of the ones who are a problem. Okay. They still haven't finished off Rook, which is actually beneficial for us. There's 3 willpower left. We could actually run over and deal significant. Although that they just went, so I guess you're the biggest problem now. Okay. Who are you shooting at? Oh, wow, Ivor just went down. Okay. Hey, Asher, good to see you. Mostly lurk while you continue playing FF4. Nice, I hope you're enjoying it. That's awesome. Fuck, what am I gonna do? I think I'm screwed. I think I lose this fight. Rook's down. Odd Life's about to go down, and then it's going to be pillage, and there's going to be all these units against me. No, it's not going to help us. This is an interesting scenario. I guess I need to try and kill some units so I can get some willpower back. Odd Life's still alive. 80% chance to hit this? No, 50% chance. Roll the dice. Deflect. I figured as much. Eggle's in trouble. Okay, we'll kill you. Oh, you're gonna murder him. Fuck. No, we lose. We lose. Okay, let's try this again. What the hell is this? This isn't where I started tonight. I guess it's fine. It's whatever.
Dread grips me as we approach.
I'm gonna watch this cutscene again.
None of us expected to see a city unscathed.
It's fantastic, but you will be honest, you have already cried 4 times from hearing certain tracks. Nothing wrong with that. That's wonderful. I'm glad you're having such a wonderful time with it. Okay, so we see this. Grofheim is burning. Now we skip back to Rook. There's not really any way to skip cutscenes, is there? That's going to be annoying, trying to load back into... If we have to keep redoing this fight a bunch of times. Okay. How am I going to play this out differently this time? to be similar. What's your passive? Puncture. Yeah, puncture's good. We just never got a chance to set it up. What's this do? Armor, strength, will. Let's put that on you. Actually, let's put that on Rook. Actually. What's your puncture, Rook? Or your passive? Oh, you can slip past people. No, we'll put it on her. Let's try again. Let's try that fight again. The archers are the biggest problem, in all honesty. I think we accept that we're going to take a little bit of damage starting out, and we just go all in to try to take these two archers out. Like instead of using Eggle's defensive ability right off the bat, we're just going to get it right in here and deal some damage. It's okay. Let's run Rook over here, and we will actually mark prey on you. Just completely take that unit out. You're getting a shot at... Who are you shooting at? Rook. How do you do 4 damage? What? Why? He wasn't missing any stuff. What is your... And you weren't stationary, you moved. How the hell did you do that much damage that turn? I don't understand. I don't get it. I mean, you're probably going to... move towards us, right? So I can just leave this there to stall you out. My god, okay. Fine. No, not Stonewall. It's okay. Rook is going to... You do 3 damage with that. You'll do damage to them. Had to take a momentary break to ban a certain account that decided to follow you on Twitch. Yes. Yes, that's been going around. I'm sorry that it, that happened to you as well. I think I've banned 3 or 4 versions of that account here, and also probably even more than that in other spaces that I have the power to ban in. Not great. It's all good. Got the email and immediately took care of it. Nice. It's interesting that that you got followed while you were offline, because from what I've been hearing from most people and from what I've noticed, it seems to immediately follow when people go live, presumably because it's running a script that like detects when channels go live. So it's interesting that you got followed Not only that, I haven't been live in months. True, yeah. I wonder. You must have garnered special attention. They follow you and you've never been live? Okay, maybe they've now changed their methods and they're just following every single person who's on Twitch. You're going way over there, then you go next. You're blocking. Oh yeah, but we can't... Okay, yeah, so Rook will run over here. Do this to you. Take you out. Because they have so many more units than us, I feel pretty confident about like taking some things out early. This is going much better than last time. Oddly, okay, so you're next. I'd like for you to not murder Rook, so let's just... Who goes after you, though? This archer. I don't really want to ignore you. Oh well. Oddly, will pull over here, leave a thing there, in case this guy runs at Rook. Which he did. Haha. Get jebaited, as they say. The kids still say jebaited, right? Am I behind the curve on that? You're gonna murder Rook? Is he about to die? Nope, he's down to that much. Okay. Are you gonna now murder Rook, or attempt to? No, you're gonna break your armor on Eggle. That's actually quite alright with me. That deflected, that's okay. You finally got close enough to do something. Oh, and what you did was pretty effective. Ivor's taking a pound in here. But now Adet can... Or Oddleif, rather, not Adet. Oddleif can put some heavy damage on you. You're next. You could probably kill Rook if you wanted. I don't know if there's actually anything I can do about that. Put 2 damage on you, maybe. Is that enough? I guess it is, because you're going to run up there and do that. Who's next? You are. Okay. You're going. I'd rather Rook not pick up an injury this fight, so let's see if we can just chill back here for a second. Maybe bring him in a little bit. I'm really starting to wear down my armor on those characters. You're next, eh? Let's weaken you down. Okay. You're still hard to deal with at the moment. Let's... And eventually we gotta deal with that guy who's slowly working his way over here. But we're in a much better position than we were before. This might work, maybe. Let's Battering ram you. It's actually okay. I prefer him doing that, because that means he's not in his super defensive mode, so we can actually do damage to him this turn before he goes again. When do you go again? We get several turns for people to try and do stuff here. Rook will advance up enough to break a couple armor. It's okay. Although could finish this unit and then it would just be 4v4. That unit without any willpower is not that big a deal though. This thing's the most annoying. He still has all 4 willpower. We're gonna have to... Who's next to you, then you, then you. No telling which direction you're gonna run. Oh, you're out of willpower too. Okay. The ones that are out of willpower are less of a concern. Ooh, yes, mess him up. Trying my best. Okay, good. You get a turn in. Do I have you do damage to somebody, or do I have you now start to... I think, yeah. We run you in here. You do a couple of damage to this thing. Did you pass? Oh, you did. You passed to collect some willpower. What's your game? By doing that, I wonder. You're about to take a significant damage, I think. Yep. 5 counts as significant, in my opinion. The one who just got willpower back is the higher priority here, I think. So, we move here. We roll the dice and see if we can take this out. 70% chance. Nice. They have a lot more armor left than we do. Shoot. Missed an 80% chance. It's okay. Wait, 50? Oh, right, because your strength went way down. I guess you're just going to stonewall now. Awkward. They're really going after Ivor. Let's try to finish this unit. Yep. Oh, you're gonna go after... Okay. It's okay, that's okay. Rook can go here and mark prey on this guy. There we go. That's some decent damage. Oddlife can bring him down to 1. Okay, good. Good. Who are you shooting? They're shredding. You only have one, though. No willpower. You're next. I don't think Eggle can beat. I mean, you can try. This is, well, 70%. Yeah, okay, we got it. I think Ivor's going down no matter what if they choose. I don't think there's any way I can save him from this Bowmaster. I could willpower and battering ram her, but that's not going to get the kill. The only thing I could potentially do is step to her and roll the dice on a very low percentage chance. No, yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, actually, but stepping to her makes him too close. Okay, so she took out Rook instead. Not much we can do about that. Her armor's higher, so I think I'm gonna have Oddly finish her off. There's just this guy left. Dope, okay. Let's stop deflecting. You're just gonna run away. Oddly's got this under control. Okay, so we still had one character go down. Rook still went down, which is going to be an injury we'll have to deal with. But also ready for promotion, though. Okay. Hate to admit it, Rook, but you're right. We can't stay here. If we're not murdered in our sleep, it's only a matter of time before the dredge find their way in. There's nobody defending these walls. You spot Alette looking at one of the thugs. She cocks her head to the side. Dad? I think he's still alive. Ivor lifts him to his feet by his tunic. He groans from the pain. This guy again? Why did Ekel try to kill us? He's a damned lunatic. Figured that yet? Why'd Frostvellr's chieftain put a madman in charge of his guards? Is that what he told you? He never put Ekel in charge. As soon as those gates were shut, Ekel walked into the great hall and sliced open the chieftain like a narwhal. Saw it myself. Ekel wasn't a captain. Look at him. He was playing us. I'll kill that bastard. Enough of this. It's time to go. Yeah, we out. We out, fam. Oh, that's her dad? Who? Rook? Yes, Rook is Alette's father. Where can we go? By now the dredge have already flooded the south, I'm sure. Wormtoe is the only thing that makes sense across the wastes. I might know someone there who can help us. And the dredge probably won't follow us out over into the wastes. They didn't in the Great Wars. Because the death sentence? Food's already running low. I know where Ekel keeps his supplies, I'll tell you. If you take me with you. How do you know where his supplies are? Ekel would have us bring scraps to the refugees? Why would he do that? If the dredge found live bodies, he thought they'd leave the city alone. That's the worst thing. Get the supplies, and there are plenty of fighters who are desperate to get out of here. That might solve a few problems. It's worth the risk. If we're feeling lucky, I'll get a chance to put a dagger in Ekel. No deal. Shut him up and let's get out of here. Do we trust this fellow? This Onef character? mean, he was just trying to kill us, and he's only changing sides because we beat him, not because he's actually, like, against anything Eccles doing, right? It's not like he stood up for what's right here. He's just like, well, I just lost to you in a fight trying to kill you, so I guess I'll try to turn sides. No deal. Shut him up and let's get out of here. Ivor punches him in the face, he crumbles. Alright, we get to Wormtoe, we find Varl, who won't try to kill us, we find safety. Gather everybody up and we'll make a break for it. We're off! Heading across the wastes. We have 10 days of supplies. 22 renown, though. Let's check our heroes. Our roster is small. Only 2 days injury on Rook. We've got a Let again. We can give her back her bracelet. Oh, damn, 10? Yeah, 10 is not very much. You could promote what level? It costs you 10 to promote. If we promoted both of these two, we would have no renown left. I think we gotta spend some of our renown on supplies if we can find some here. 1 renown gets 1 supply. How much does 1 supply? Oh my god, it takes 4 to give us an extra day. More than that. It takes like 5 on average to give us an extra day. Jesus. Fuck it. No, we'll just have to level up our characters and see if we can figure out, find some supplies as we go. We'll have to keep a lookout for events that can give us some stuff. As strong as he can be, or almost as strong as he can be. Yeah, okay, let's... We've got no renown, we've got barely any food, let's peace out of here and see if we live. Outside the walls, things are a mess. Dredge are everywhere. Fortunately, they're going around the hill on which Frostvellr sits, heading south, and show little interest in following as you cross into the wastes. You're finally free of Frostvellr, but you find yourself facing new problems. You hope that whoever Ivor knows at Wormtoe is willing to help. Tough choices indeed. We're in a bit of a rough spot. I'm still so... I mean, I've come to peace with it for the most part now, but I'm pretty sad with myself that I lost Hogan and Mogan, those 2 other characters, when we first got to Frostvellr, like several days of playing ago. My party is not very big right now. A scout returns with a nearly frozen child. I almost stepped her in the snow. Looks like she must have been running from something, he says. Patches of blue mottle her pale skin, but her chest rises and falls ever so slightly. Even just carrying her along could kill her in a state like this, says a woman. We could be in danger here, points out another. Keep moving, but let the healers tend to her. Stop the caravan for a rest and tend to the girl. Stop and look for other survivors. Oh gosh. We have such limited food, like we can't stick around and rest, I don't think. Unless we find other survivors and they bring more supplies, then they're gonna cost us, but that's dicey. Fuck. Okay. Keep moving. Fire stay on alert for any threat. While the caravan moves on, the healers rub the girl's arms and legs in her blankets to no avail. Oh god. An hour later, one healer approaches you with tears in her eyes. She says nothing, only shakes her head. Fuck. Tough choices indeed. Okay, we made it to a godstone. Is there anything here that will help us? Find a surprising number of people camped out at the godstone. They've been here for quite a while, ever since the sun stopped. Apparently they think Radimir, the sun god, has come back, and they're worshipping despite the bleak environment. They welcome the caravan, mingling and swapping stories with the others while you rest. They have almost nothing of value to trade, but their leader approaches to offer to let you join in their tribute. Accept their offer, ask what the tribute involves, politely decline to move on, decline and inspect the godstone before leaving. What does it involve? Gulen Fury, says one, showing you a golden liquid in a silver bowl. He places some in his chest, which almost sounds like it's sizzling, and explains through clenched teeth it's a gift from the sun god, an oil that burns like the sun and lets him see things clearly. That doesn't sound appealing. We will decline and inspect the godstone. Nobody can really agree on what Radimir looks like, or looked like, as fond as he was of his own isolation. He never directly contacted humanity. Most think he was a serpent that lived in the sun, and it's not uncommon to hear speak of seeing the tail of a giant creature slipping through the thin clouds on a sunny day. Radimir was always one of the lucky gods, the kind who people thanked for good weather, healthy livestock, and a good harvest. Despite all that, the biggest mystery has always been how his godstone came to be found at the bottom of a dried-out lake. Some rest you continue on. The sun god worshippers are keen to stay, so you pack your things and return to the road. We didn't get anything from that encounter. Maybe we should have tried the stuff. Okay. 7 days of food left. Oh dear God. I don't like these circling birds right here. I don't like it at all. How big are their waists? Where are we at? Nope. Several people have noticed black vultures circling above the caravan, taking advantage of the light snowfall. They pose no threat, but they have a visible impact on the mood of your clansmen. Next time you look back, Oddleif is firing arrows into the air, which nearly tag the birds once or twice. Get lost. No dead down here, she shouts to nobody in particular. What are you doing? What does it look like, Rook? Target practice. She fires another arrow and a vulture shudders and falls out of the sky with a blue feathered arrow protruding from it. She recovers the bird, laughing, inspecting its feathers. You know, Oddleif, says Oddleif, scanning the caravan, a lot of these women, they could do this. You can tell from the look in her eyes she's excited about the idea. I think I'm going to start training them how to fight, she says. Encourage her to train the women. Try to keep her expectations in check. Tell her you think it's a bad idea. No, go for it. We can always use more fighters, you tell Oddleif. If Alette is any proof, you know how to train someone with a bow. Oddleif gives you a smile. She heads off to some of the women in the caravan, showing them the vulture she shot down. Okay. Can we shoot down all the vultures and take their bodies for food? I don't. I'm pretty sure there's not much meat to get off a vulture, but we're kind of desperate right now. A trail of blood leads to a clearing where you find a large wounded Varl. He is gnawing on his shield, swearing at no one in particular, and occasionally slamming his cudgel on the ground. If not for heavy bleeding, you'd leave this one alone without a second thought. Leave food, medicine, walk away. We can help if you want it. Try to have healers tend to his wounds, abandon the Varl, and move on. We can help if you want it. In a heartbeat, the Varl is on his feet, swinging his massive weapon. You jump clear as the cudgel smashes through the trunk of a tree. Your party scatters to avoid the falling timber. Once you recover, the Varl is long gone, leaving only another trail of blood, which you decide against following this time. Unfortunate. It seems like I'm choosing all the options that are like not a bad result, but also not a good result. Because I'm not getting anything from any of these events. They're also not taking anything away from us, so it's acceptable, I guess. Rest in camp to recover morale. Oh, our morale is poor. Some clansmen have discovered a large patch of wild fruit. Okay. When you approach, you see some people have begun to sample them. Mother frets about whether they're safe after overhearing one of the children say it tastes funny. Others start gathering by the basketful. Take a bite yourself. Discourage them from eating the fruit. Observe someone who already ate some. Offer a piece to one of the animals in the caravan. Gather as much as you can. Offer a piece. Lacking poison taste, you hold out a fruit to a goat. The beast sniffs it before eating the entire fruit. Only the pit falls to the ground as the ghost licks his mouth and leans towards your hand, wanting more. Get a bunch. I don't know if this is a good idea. Oh, hello there yourself, Banjo. Welcome in. It's good to see you, friend. Many clansmen follow your lead while others continue eating and collecting. Later that day, a few fruit-stained peasants stumble around with drunken grins. Apparently the fruit was fermented, not poisonous. Okay, we got like a day's worth of supplies out of that. Wait a minute, if that fruit got people drunk, why didn't morale go up?
Wormtow was never the kind of place someone would build a town. Fittingly, the Varl living here aren't known for welcoming visitors with open arms.
Okay, we made it. We're almost out of supplies. Our morale has gone down, but we've arrived at our destination. Varl will find you before you see them. Not surprising with this many people behind you. With weapons drawn, they demand to know why you're here. But back down when Ivor tells them he's come to see someone named Krumer. Currently doing research on deities while making your new D&D character, a Grave Domain Cleric. Ooh, I love clerics, Sammy. That's exciting. I hope you enjoy. Well, I'll be damned. Krumer. It's been a long time. Yeah, it has. So what brings Yngvar the Worm, or what brings Yngvar to Wormtow with his very own village of humans? Bad news. Dredge are coming down from the north. We barely made it this far. That is dire news. Come on, we have food. We'll discuss more in the meat house. As you follow the old Varl into their meager town, you catch him quietly saying, "If it were anyone else." Oh, some history between these characters. I've talked with the warriors here. I'll be honest with you. Half want to go north and find out what happened at Blotzbalker. Some think we should go to Grofheim instead. None are very happy that you're here. What do you think? If I had it my way, I'd stay here and let the dredge come. But you made this a problem, didn't you? We can't feed this many people for long, even if they don't eat much. This is a Varl town. Most of us take care of ourselves. You've got women, children. We could pitch in, make this place livable. Doesn't work like that. These Varl are here to get away from civilization, not make one. It's Krumer's call. It won't be long before the dredge are here, too. No, it won't. If there's one thing we should do, it's tell Jorundr what's going on. Now we, with the advantage of being the player who's seen multiple perspectives, know that Grofheim has already been overrun. But these people don't know this. Who's Jorundr? Varl King. Well, as close to one as we have. Yngvar, where'd you find these people? Stay here and rest, but once yours are ready to go, we do. I'm going to see off those who want to head north. But I'll join you to Grofheim. More travel? No, we've already come so far. Stop the pouting, girlie. Even if Jorundr won't listen to a tired old Varl like me, I have a feeling they'll pay attention to your friend Yngvar here. They'll listen to Ivor? Ha, he hasn't told you? Of course he hasn't. Do what you need to, but don't be long. Oh. Ivor apparently would have some pull with the king. We have no renown to spend on anything. So we can't even get food. We're in a tough spot. We're in a pickle. Maybe we should have taken that food from Frostvellr. Krumer, can you spare a moment? Mostly no, but I'll try. I never had a moment to thank you for your hospitality. Consider it done, then. How did you get all these Varl to follow you? Respect, young one. After the Second Great War, wasn't much left for me to do, so I started training other Varl to fight. Got tired of that, made a place in Wormtow. They still come calling, even with no wars to speak of. Seems like that might be changing, though, don't it? Any wisdom on fighting dredge? Depends how much you know. They're all armor. Tap them hard enough, though, and they'll shatter. Line up a whole row of slag, and they'll explode on each other all the way down. You get in a big brawl, half your time is spent setting them up for it. And if you see one bang his axe like a tuning fork, try to kill him quick. Sometimes the slag he's calling won't even show up. Hello, Marcelo Pro. Welcome in. So who's Ingvar? I'm not surprised he never told you. I'm just surprised he can stand being around anyone at all. Your friend was one of us long ago. I mean, the dredge bashing type. What happened? Wait, what? Did Ollie just time out that message? Or delete that message? I'm sorry, Marcel. There was a cat on a keyboard, and an incident happened. You didn't say anything wrong. Your message did not need to be deleted. It's okay. No, it's okay, love. It happens. These things happen. Just an accident. One sec. I gotta take off this cardigan. It hasn't cooled off as quickly as I expected it to, and I'm getting kind of warm. Okay. I'll probably actually toss it over to the side here. Not keep it behind myself. He's been so determined to be on your desk today? Oh, Ollie has? That's interesting. I wonder why he wants to be on the desk so badly. Was he jumping up a lot during your stream earlier, too? He was called Ingvar then. And if you want to know why he changed his name, best ask him yourself. Fair. I'm too old to peddle and gossip. I bet you have some incredible stories. I might. Or I could be the most boring Vrall you ever met. Depends on how much you like killing dredge. Ask me again someday, I might tell you about the time we filled a dead yox with whale teeth. I don't even really understand what that means. And why. I best leave you to your business. I suppose you should. Take care, friend of Ingvar. Is our 2 renown enough to buy any food? No, 1 renown... Or no, 1 renown gets us 4 supplies, which is... We can get 1 extra day of supplies. We could also buy instead this, or this. 1 break is not bad. We'll take the extra day of supplies, and then I can't afford to stop and rest to heal up Rook, I don't think. We don't have the food for it. We gotta go. Grafheim's quite a few days out, says Krummer, but nothing worse than crossing the wastes, I imagine. If there's anywhere you might be safe from dredge, it's there. You steel yourself for another long march, and half the town of Wormtoe joins you. Did they bring their own food? A little bit. Morale is poor. Everybody's sad. We don't have any food. Things are going downhill quickly. A flurry of snowfall seems to come out of nowhere and quickly thickens until you're unable to see the man in front of you. You shout out a complete halt, but the screaming winds drown out the sound. A day passes before the blizzard abates and clansmen start to reappear from the snowdrifts. It quickly becomes apparent that not everybody is where you last saw them, and a quick search of the area is not enough to recover all the missing clansmen. Make a thorough search for lost clansmen, ask volunteers to scout the immediate area, make a bonfire and wait for missing members to return. Move on, saying a blessing for the lost. Commit to an hour more searching before departing. We only have 5 days of supplies. Time for a stretch break? Thank you, Stream Elements. Oh, this is rough. This is rough. An hour. We can't afford more. While calling out for missing family and friends, the clansmen trample the snow into a boggy slush. Any chance of finding tracks are soon lost, and the caravan slowly submits to their solemn failure. We lost 32 people in a snowstorm. And we're going to start starving to death soon. While walking, the words of a mother's song reach you. It's soothing, nuanced, and about your current journey. When she finishes, a man begins a tale of his own in verse. The woman quickly responds with another poem, and the entire caravan slows to listen to the entertaining competition. Join the crowd and cheer on the competitors. We need to stay vigilant. Ignore the poetry contest and keep an ear out for danger. Join in with a verse of your own. Rook doesn't really seem like the singing type. But maybe people would appreciate it? Maybe he should just cheer on the competition. Ugh, what's up, love? Is everything okay? Oh, the choice. I've only got 4 days of supplies. Like, we need to stay vigilant is true, but everyone's morale is already super low. Like, shutting down the little bit of fun that they're having is... Once again, I like to ask why these things can't happen while we continue moving. Like, they started doing it while we're walking. Why does the whole caravan have to slow down to listen to it? Can't we just all move while listening? I'm going to toss in a verse. The whole caravan is shocked when the first line of your poem rings out. You make both contestants, adding your own spin to their tales. At last, you end with a joke at your own expense, and the peasants wildly applaud. Wow, okay, so Rook... The other thing was, like, I didn't know how good Rook's verse would be. Apparently, he's decently talented. Morale went back up to weak. And we didn't lose time or supplies, it doesn't seem like. Okay, that's decent. I need to find some supplies. Like, my caravan's gonna starve to death. Apparently it's pretty good. Apparently so, yeah. Alright, another godstone. Oh, what's big whale? It's like a killer whale kind of thing, except with like a pointy head. Damn, this stone got some grub? I hope so. The godstone of Merrick looms into view. Upon it carved a great ocean beast. Jagged stones jut out of the snow like shark fins. It's hard to imagine the Nordfelling waste being filled with water at one time, but the godstone stands as a reminder of the vast lake it used to look across. A blessing, shouts one of the men in your caravan, holding up what looks like a silver coin. It's a fish scale, he says, pointing out the rainbow pattern that shows in the sunlight. Soon a curious child has found another hiding in the snow, and then a third is discovered. More morale improvement. Perhaps they'll bring us luck, you over here, and before long the caravan has become obsessed with gathering the shining scales. Let the caravan take their time, cut them off after a reasonable amount of time, leave now before this gets out of hand. You know, at this point, our stuff's so low that trying to scrimp for time here and there isn't really going to help us, I don't think. I kind of need to Hail Mary for some good things to happen. So maybe it's good if we gather all these fish scales. By the end of the second day, hold on. The scavenger hunt still continues unabated, and even you are starting to feel something in the back of your mind like you need to have one of the scales. You shake it off, uncertain whether to let this continue. Oh no. That doesn't seem good. Sirens? I need something good to happen. If we just keep fleeing from everything and running, we're just gonna run out of food. Now we gotta get out of here. Minus 12 supplies, morale decline. You start to wonder if something unnatural has a hold on their minds when the call to leave is met with open aggression. Ivor helps you get them moving again, and you wonder how long they would have kept searching if you let them. And I don't get anything? We found all the scales. Aren't those at least worth, like, money? No? Okay. That's fine. 0 food. We're out of food. 2 people either left or died of starvation. Aldif calls you over grinning. A row of women holding bows of differing age and experience line up before a row of trees in the distance. They fire, doing an impressive job of hitting the trunks. I think they're ready to fill some dredge with feathers. One woman still hasn't shot her arrow. She stands perfectly still. The others watch. Just as the wind shifts, she lets go, and her arrow flies not into one of the trees, but a snow rabbit that had scurried out from underneath. Dinner, she says, smiling. A group of men from the caravan approach. Listen here, says one. Practice all you want. My wife isn't fighting dredge. The other men agree in chorus. We don't want to see a battlefield full of dead wives and daughters. Encourage Aldif to train even more archers. Stand by the women becoming fighters. I'm having second thoughts. Not this one. Train more. Fuck these guys. we need all the help we can get. To be honest, says Aldif, this was already harder than I expected. I don't know how many more would really take to it. But the more people who can hold their own, the better. The men continue to complain. The women return to camp not just as clansmen, but as fighters. Okay. We've got some more fighters. They're all still gonna starve to death. Can't some of these, like... Can't some of these newly trained archers, like, hunt us some food? Stop! That didn't sound very resolute. Stop! A resolute voice calls from somewhere in front of you. The surrounding terrain comes alive with armed fighters surrounding the caravan. No need for bloodshed, the leader says. Leave a couple wagons and pretend you never even stopped here. We don't have any food. What do you mean? Attack immediately. How about you leave what you got instead? Inform them about the coming dredge. Do what they ask. I'm guessing you have no idea the dredge are on their way, you shout. If that's the case, friend, says the leader, we need those supplies more than ever. Without even a glance to his men, the attack begins. Okay, we're fighting some bandits. Ah, but now we have Krumer. Get in here, Krumer. What do you do? What can you do? Heavy impact. Forge ahead. Character uses experience in battle to issue commands to allies, moving them next in line in initiative. Oh, yes, I remember this. Changing the initiative order can be super helpful. By repositioning his allies' turn order, he can create new strategies such as giving archers guerrilla tactics, triggering abilities earlier than usual, or slingshotting a powerful ally to the back lines. Rank 1's only adjacent, rank 2's up to 4 tiles away, rank 3's all allies at any range, but that uses a lot of willpower. What are you? You're currently an 11-13. You're my second strongest character. We're leaving Alette out because she doesn't want to fight people. And even though we're in a very dire situation, I'm going to do my best to let that continue being a thing. I was just... Wait, they have a lot of these... A lot of these shield characters. That's... potentially not good for us. Aggle's just going to charge in and try to distract as usual. Kermer and Rook are going to going to be over here. Ivor and Eggle here. Actually, is this how I want to play this? They have one more unit than we do. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. You... Fuck, you're going to be able to run up on Ivor. Music is bopping? Indeed it is. Wait. Who's going next? And what's your path to get to Ivor? It only works if you can run straight that way. So if I step in front of you... Haha, what do you think about that? Get resisted. Who's next? You back there. Okay. Now we can walk Ivor in here. And break. Okay, Krumer can get in. Do a couple damage here and there. Next is you, though. You're gonna... We'll remove Krumer here. That's okay. It's not terrible. Charge Rook in here, and we're going to... This music is bopping? It is indeed. This is an enjoyable battle theme for sure. Oh, Ivor's taking some hits here. It's really Godo? Good too? Indeed. Let's do some break on you, I guess. Seems like a strange position to take up, but... Oh, you're gonna get to Rook if I don't... Well, I can't do anything about it anyway. Ivor could make that essentially not a concern. You're going next, though. I'd rather take you down. This thing goes next. At 8... to this guy. Ivor's taking a beating. This is not a good situation for me. Not enough willpower. Rook used all his willpower already? Shit. Oh, because we have poor morale, our willpower starts out lower. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to redo this battle. Oddleif can dish out some damage, though. We may not be completely fucked. They have so much more willpower than we do, though. I mean, Ivor can't do much of anything here. Ivor's down. We're relying on Krumer now, I guess. right, no willpower. I keep forgetting. Shoot. Come on. Okay. Not doomed yet. Getting there, though. What's the highest priority? You two are, I guess, right? You have 15 armor. That's just not manageable. Yeah, Kermer's taking too much damage. Nope, this is a defeat, absolutely. In fact, I'm just gonna load now. I know there's no way I'm getting through that fight. Oh, do I also take this opportunity to change my answer? Last time we tried to inform them about the dredge and they attacked anyway. We literally have 0 supplies. What happens if I do what they ask? Now, if I will attack them immediately. Fuck these bandits. Do I want my party order to be any different? No, I don't think so. But what I do want is to play the fight a little bit differently. I'm not sure how. Eagle has 3, everybody else has 2. See, because we don't have any willpower, I'm going to need to go for kills earlier to get willpower back, so we're going to do a similar setup, except Eagle's going to run in and distract, and we're going to try to kill like a couple of things over here as fast as we can. Alright, so you're going to run in here, and you're a stonewall. This is a very similar start. Next, you're next back there? Okay. So we walk Ivor up to you. We're gonna hold off on using willpower for the time being. Rook's got 2 points, one of which we're going to use immediately to mark our prey on this guy. Whose turn is it next? It's yours, but you're right beside somebody, so you're probably going to... Interesting. Eggle could resist for a couple more tries. this is going next. What you got in range? Shoot. That's worth using a point on. Okay, they're starting to move away from Eggle now. Let's place Rook here. We're gonna mark prey on this. It's okay. Gonna have Oddly finish this unit off to get a little power back that we can expend if we need to. So we're gonna step. Actually, you're all just running away, which means I should probably just attempt as best I can to deal some damage to you before you get over to the rest of my team. It's okay. You've got stone wall up, you don't have anything up. Shoot, what do I do now? Who's next? You're next. I don't know if that really helped me at all. So they currently have 5 units left, 3 of which are at full strength. Fuck. I might have to retry this fight again. This is not going very well. I'm just not setting up my fights very well. Like positioning wise, I don't think. Can we from here play it out? Maybe. Maybe. Also, hello, Grasshopper. Welcome in. Been lurking a bit? No, I appreciate that. Like this game? Oh yeah, I love Banner Saga. I have played this first one before. We're planning to get into 2 and 3, which I have never played once we get through this one again. I should have put more points into Armor Shred for people in this party. I don't really have anyone who does that very well. I mean, if I can get their armor down, Oddleif can absolutely win this for me. Who's next? You are. Wait, who is? Oh, you over there. I was like, what the hell? Okay, that's fine. See, you're a problem. Gosh, you still have 4 willpower. And you're the strongest character that they have left. How far around can you run? You'd have to expend willpower to get there, so that's... Oh, no, don't rest. No, no, thank you, hello. Get you down to 6. Okay, you're gonna spend willpower to run around. You're gonna wait for 10? Oh, I guess his armor was so low. That's... yeah. That's expected, actually. So next, you are next. Okay. Krumer's gonna go down soon. I need the willpower. Not down yet, though. Okay, at this point... I could make Krumer and Oddleif attack you, although you're not really a super high priority. You are, but you're in the back there. Let us... You're under the... No, you're not under the effects of Stonewall right now. You're just... Your armor's just really high. You're gonna finish Krumer off? To be expected. 4v4. Their stats are much better than ours right now. Who's next? You. Probably going to go after Ivor. Probably. Yeah, fuck it, use it all. Shred that guy down to 8. Figured as much. Okay. Ivor's next. Who's next? You in the back there. Three. Okay, Ivor's almost down, but... Okay, you're down to 7. You're down to 6. You're down to 7. All of you are getting low enough that Oddleif should be able to start putting big damage on you. So you're really the problem. Well, actually this one's the problem too, but I'm going to get damage on him before he can attack, so... Okay, Ivor's down. That's rough, but now we can... Who's next? You way back there, okay. But Oddleif can now deal 5 to this guy. That gets their strongest strength character down. You two giving each other higher armor when you're together is also going to be real annoying for us. It's now down to 4 on 3. I could afford, if she gets the opportunity to potentially finish one of these to get a willpower back. You're next. But you're at 8-6. I'd rather you not be able to smack me for a strength damage. Okay, well you're gonna do it anyway, but that uses up your willpower. Who's next? You. But you can deal damage to Egil, so you're probably going to. Oh, you're gonna break. Okay. Shoot. You're next, and you're gonna... You can finish Egil if you want to. You could also... you don't have any willpower. I don't think you can finish Rook. But you could finish Egil, and that would be a real big problem. So what's your range of movement? Fuck it. Yeah, okay, you finished Egil. Rook is next, and Rook is probably gonna get fucked. Need to back up over here. Keep chipping you down. I need to get a shot on this 9. Dear God. Okay. That's a start. You actually can't get... Ooh, I could finish you for willpower. Is that worthwhile? I think it is. We're gonna be able to get another shot on the 9 before... Oh... Wait, maybe we're not. That might have actually been... misplayed by me. Yeah, okay, no, Oddleif gets another... Wait. Where's the 9? Down here. Oddleif doesn't get another shot before he goes. Unless... Who's next? You. They're all low enough that just oddly reckon them now at this point. Let's see, 10, 10, 9. I need to armor shred on one of these two. We'll do you. Since you have the highest strength left. Okay, they're starting to go after her, which is to be expected. However, I think we've got this. We're going to have significant injuries, and we have no food left to heal them, but actually, do we have this? If I step here and hit you for 1. Oh no, she has 2 exertion, so I should just be able to end it right now, right? We did it. We're in rough shape, but we did it. Yeah, everybody's injured. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. It's okay. Holy shit, gosh, that was rough, but I did it. Yeah, we got through it. I mean, unless we can find some supplies to recuperate from injuries, though, we're going to be murdered the next fight we take. Hands down. Because everyone's going to start it off so weak. But I am happy that I got through that fight. Since I didn't think I was going to be able to. Everybody's starving to death. This is by far the worst situation I've ever been in this game. You hear a whistle on the wind and spot a long line of Varl far up ahead heading toward you. Behind them is a swarm of dredge and a trail of bodies leading into the distance. Get down there, barks Screamer. Are we about to... Fasselt? We recognize you from the other party. Your faith was well placed, apparently. Apparently so. Don't let them spread out, shouts the lead Varl as you approach the battleground. Soon you almost regret finding yourself fighting alongside them, facing off against a daunting number of dredge. I am not in a position to be doing this. Dredge on the battlefield, weapons drawing, a fight seems inevitable. So from your brow, you face the hard truth. This is going to be a brutal fight. You're not sure whether to go all out or turn and run. We're going to go for the weak fight option. Consider making a wall and skirting the battlefield, buying enough time for you to help the weak and wounded make their escape. It's a risk. Your warriors will take the brunt of the attack, but more lives may save more lives in the long run. I don't have the food to feed my warriors anyway. So they need to do something before they starve to death and we lose them anyway. So forces are already waiting to the fray as you assemble your allies and stay close to the caravan, ready to defend it. Enemies are starting to slip past the line and approach. Now, on the plus side, since this is against Dredge, we do have a let that we can use. Oh, and Fasselt. You both have -6 strength in the next battle. Making you... I mean, your armor still makes you a target that I can use, so we'll switch you for Fasselt. Fasselt, Jesus, 18. We just don't... So wait, -4. So you're going to be at 5. You're going to be at 7. You're going to be 11, 11, 8, 9. Oh, our highest strength character is going to be 11 in this fight. Okay, that's fine. I don't have the renown for this, do I? We picked up 8 last time, which is not enough to upgrade to rank 4 at all. It's not enough to do anything. Okay. What's your passive again? Puncture. Okay, that's what I thought it was. We're just going to have to run the same strategy of whittling them down until their armors get low, and then having our archers just hopefully wipe them all out at the end there. Actually, I kind of used the washroom. I probably shouldn't have started this fight. Well, I can still take a quick break. I'll be back shortly, and then we'll we'll see if I can win this battle. What's this look like? Okay, this is not terrible. The 11-16 is going to be rough because we have no one who can deal good damage to you right off the bat. We're going to have to try to... What are we going to have to try to do here? I got to think about this. I'm going to use the washroom really quickly. Please take this opportunity to take care of yourselves too. Grab a snack, grab a drink, get up and stretch if you need to, if you've been sitting for a while or whatever. Or even just do some arm stretches or whatever you need to do to take care of yourself, please do so. And I'll be back momentarily. Okay, let us see. I mean, what I want to do, I think, is similar to what we did last time, but hopefully a little more effectively. Is just send Eggle the stone wall one side or the other and try and stay alive while we, like, swarm the other side and deal with them. Who do we want to swarm first? We probably want to swarm this thing, right? You just take it down before it has a chance to do anything. Oh, and these two are going to be really annoying as well. So we're going to put Eggle here, and he's just going to run over here and try and deal with stuff. Problem is, if I don't deal with this, this is going to murder somebody, like, first turn. I mean, I guess it won't murder Fasold. Fasold has enough armor that this thing actually would not be able to smack him. So we put you there. Oh, Ivor's got enough, too. We just need to keep our squishy characters away from it. Take these out as best we can. And we'll deal with this stuff later. Because these things are by far the most dangerous things they have. Especially these high willpower slingers in this. Let's give it a go. Eggle, you run over here. Stonewall, please, and thank you. Yep, you get a turn off. Okay, but you didn't get to go smack anyone, which is a good start. next. That's okay. This is going to use one of Ivor's willpower, but we got to run right in here immediately. We'll just burn the other one on taking its armor out. It's okay. You go... Like, I want this thing to be a non-factor. Doesn't go until both my archers with puncture have gone, so I think if we just go all in on shredding your armor right off the bat here. Oh, you're gonna get in range of them. That's nice deflection, actually. Good work, Rook. Oh, with that being the case, I wonder if I should just run Rook over here and... Can you hit that? You can hit that from where you are too, eh? If Rook marks prey, they'll both shoot it, and that'll be significant damage on that thing right off the bat. And then they can both on their own turns shoot this for big damage, because they're standing still. I don't think Alette can actually shoot this one. Oddleif can. Both shoot that if I ran up and marked that, but I think that would be overkill. Probably murder it. Gee, what is it? It's 6 to 6 right now? Yeah. You do this. Could have been worse. Ow. That's not good. Maybe I should have gotten in that thing's face instead. Yeah, I mean, I'm just having both of you wail on this thing. Nice. There we go. Okay, make that a 6-5 right off the bat here. Eggle will now... You're just going to keep doing the same thing, but I want you to keep this stuff occupied as best you can. Are you just going to go immediately start summoning? Of course you are. Alette's going to be able to finish you, right? 4 plus a willpower if I want to use one, so that's not a concern. So you... don't really want you... I don't have any willpower left to battering ram you, though. Let's do that. You're gonna walk up. Oh, you're gonna use your things. That's fine. I don't want those to explode on me. I do wish I could spin the camera. It's not an option, right? Is it? I feel like I would know if it was. I think there's... he threw 2, right? There's one right there that I can't see in this square, so I gotta give that a wide berth too. Fuck it. If I take one of the explosions, we can accept that. I need to do some damage to this thing. Where are you going? Starting to work on my archers, that's okay. They can both shoot you now. Although you're next. You're gonna throw exploding things too? Thank you. While they are annoying in that they stop me from standing exactly where I want to, they're kind of a waste of a turn. Yeah, I'm gonna use everything to armor shred on you. Ow. Didn't expect you to do that, but that's okay. She needs to move at least one spot to avoid that Shatterstone. Ow. Rook, you're taking a beating up there. Eggle... I think he can start... He's only got one willpower left anyway. We need to start taking this thing's armor out if we can. Working it down. Oh, we forgot to finish you. That's potentially a huge mistake. We're now at a willpower too. Or, well, not a lot of characters are at a willpower. Not everybody. Well, that still has some. You're... Oh, because you're Thread the Needle. Yeah, we need to look for opportunities to use that, too. Kind of forgot you had that, to be honest. Okay, so there's 2 exploding stones there that I want to avoid. I also can't actually get away from the exploding stones completely. Yeah. It's okay. Next. Gotta keep picking away at that thing. You're next. You don't go for a while. The best thing you can do right now is... I still haven't put any damage on you yet, have I? Fuck. Odd Life is gonna go down soon. Can I thread the needle through here? Yeah. Okay, but Eggle's starting to distract this thing. Go one-on-one with it, Eggle. You're not gonna win, but... Oh, they just murdered the crap out of Odd Life, okay? Let's see... 7585, 735752. We're really getting to the point, actually, where... If I can deal with these two, I might be able to get out of this alright. They're still clearly the priority. No, leave her alone. Fucker. just finish this off. Get a valuable willpower that we can spend. And we're probably going to spend it... Who can you hit from your position? You could hit that. Can you hit that? I don't think you can. You could hit that. Not that that does a lot of good. We just keep chipping away. Chipping away. Odd Life went down, unfortunately, but Alette is still here and can still do decent damage to things. As long as I keep her away from these annoying melee units. What's the range on your Pierce shot again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you'd have to be standing there, which is very much in range of these two things. Both of whom go after Fasolt and Ivor. This is risky. Really picking her down. This thing can just walk up and do 7 damage to her. We need to not have that be a thing. Which means we battering ram it. Get out of here. And Fasolt. Can't get to her now, right? Yeah. And then Fasolt steps up. Does massive damage to you, so you can't get her. Rook's next. Rook's gonna die soon. We just need to get this thing low enough that Alette can start chipping it down, both of these. Oh, and Fasolt, I guess, still has some strength for doing hits on things. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 6, we have 5. I could afford to get a willpower back here. Or wait, actually I can just deal 7 damage to this right now. Yeah, I mean that's... Ow. But now she's down. Might have been smarter to deal damage to that so it couldn't do that to her, but... It's okay. We're not screwed. We're actually in an okay-ish position, I think. I want to say. Just gotta keep chipping away. Ah, fuck, but Let's getting so low now. You know what, Ivor? You can be the one. Is this really what I want to finish off, this 3-2? Probably not, eh? Fasolt can finish something off soon. She's gonna be dead soon. Fasolt can't finish that off, though. Shoot, do I just finish off the same thing? Oh, I really wish I had willpower to spend right now. It's okay. Instead, we can... Oh, you know what? We can leave... I don't need to finish something this turn. We can do that. Okay, so 7-4. This 8-10 and this 8-5 are actually the biggest problems right now. 8-10 goes next and is probably going to murder Rook. I need it to... It's going to murder Rook. Where can I put it that... If I move here, it would have to come up to here, which puts it in line with this thing. Alette could get another pierce shot off before she goes down. Goes for it. It finishes, as expected. Alette has a willpower that she can use. Yeah, you can't really do much to anyone, just standing where you're at. Worthwhile, I think. So now in this scenario, who's next? You're next. But I don't really have anyone that can... We have 6 things left. We only have 4? Yeah, I think we can move Eggle down here and secure a willpower for somebody next turn. I finished to let off, that's okay. You're next, then you. Then the big thing. So the 2 most dangerous things don't go for a little bit. Hopefully I can figure out. Ivor could actually willpower to get close to this thing and do 1 damage to it. Is that worthwhile, though? Just for 1 damage. Bring it to 8. Well, that stops it from doing damage to... What's our other option here? When do you go? You go after Ivor goes again. Oh, so if I don't kill anything, Ivor's actually going to get a couple turns to smack on you. I think that is worthwhile, then. You're up. Basalt can... You're like our strongest strength character left. We kind of need to keep you from getting poked down at all. Keep taking down the armor on these highest armor ones so that Fassel can deal decent damage to them. That's okay. Ivor's gonna keep chipping away at this. It's only got 7 now. Do 2. Okay. Go, then you go. You're next. Let's get over here and do that to you. Okay. This 7 is there. Doesn't go for a while. How do I get up here, though? Smack you again. Ivor can smack you next turn, and... No, well, they're... 90%? Nice. It's incredible how hard mode is. It's been long enough that I don't really remember, like, the difference here, but I feel like this is... pretty rough. in comparison to like the easier modes. Okay, now I think we can get away finishing you off probably. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Smack Ivor, that's okay. You're next. Just keep whittling you down. Fassel can get a turn to smack this thing. We're essentially in the clear. Actually. Why don't I... Oh, if I hit it, it's gonna move. Shoot. Just get lucky with a 60% chance instead. Okay, you moved back in here. Okay, but you took out Ivor? Interesting play. Who goes next? Fassel actually should be able to kill you and kill this one before this one goes, right? Because when I kill this, this one's going to move up to this slot. Fassel can still go. So I send Fassel here, finish this off. Now you're going to do that. Eggle can actually run down in here and... I don't want to kill anything, because then Fassel won't go before this thing goes. So instead, we want to just smack an armor off. That's fine. That is fine. Fassel goes and murders you. You can go finish off this character just because we don't need to give Fassel all the kills in this battle. Well, we managed to struggle our way through another one. Take a moment to survey the battlefield. The enemies can push back all the way down the line. Yeah, no, I can't keep fighting, unfortunately, to get items. We are barely progressing by the skin of our teeth right now. Nine renown. Wow. Isn't this a damn curiosity? This is the second time I've been sent to find a Varl who's heading my direction with humans in tow. What are Dredge doing up here? Does nobody know what's going on around here? They leveled Grofheim to the ground. We've been losing ground for days. Jorundir is in Einertoft now. They sent me to gather Krumer and the rest from Wormtow when we ran across this bunch of slag. And there's a lot more where they came from. Is this all the Varl you've got, Krumer? What have you been doing? Eating each other? Many went to Blotzbalker. Are you telling me Grofheim is completely gone? And Wagnir's dead. Slag on our heels. The Varl you sent off north are probably dead. The world's ending. Come on, this is old news. We're gathering in Einertoft. That's where we need to go right now. Wait. Fassel takes a long moment to look over the caravan of men, women, and children behind you. Not them. What do you mean, not them? Unless you're a king or a mender, humans don't step foot in Einertoft. Now isn't the time for this discussion. Damn it, Fassel, who cares about that? What in the depths happened at Grofheim? Before Fassel can reply, a low rumble grabs your attention, growing louder by the moment. Uh-oh. Even though it's beyond sight, all eyes turn in Grofheim's direction as the rumbling becomes deafening, transforming quickly into cracking and splintering. It's coming closer. Go, shouts Fassel, taking off towards Einertoft. Don't stop until you reach Hatterborg. So those mountains are sinking. And there's some sort of large thing there. That's alarming. Are we okay? Oh, morale improved. Also, notice how it wasn't taking supplies from us during that section. Very nice of it to not have us continue starving to death. Bismarck, is that you? Oh no. After 3 terrifying days of tremors, you reach the Godstone of Howderborg, which is teeming with Varl who want to know what is happening. Others busily mend makeshift defenses set up around the Godstone of Howderborg, creator of the Varl. Hold up, pants Vassal, between long gasps there. We're gonna have a talk. You're still standing. Well, most of you. Rest up, then move on. The mountain just sank into the earth and something is out there. You're just gonna send us away? I don't know who you are, but you're not going to Einertoft. There's a couple hundred Varl here who will back that up. Where are we supposed to go? Back the way we came? We're stuck between 2 mountain ranges. In one direction a few thousand Varl, in the other an army of dredge and whatever caused that quake. Einertoft is a Varl city. This shouldn't be news to a Varl. Give it a rest, Vassal. Don't you recognize who you're talking to? Surprise suddenly flashes across Vassal's face. The other Varl are starting to come closer now. You hear Ingvar being whispered between them. I think this might be the one person you want to let into Einertoft. The humans come with me. All of them. Vassal glances between Ivor and Krumer before stalking away, pushing past the mob of curious onlookers. Ivor's got a lot of pull. Ivor, who are you? Some other time, Rook. Curiouser and curiouser. Spend the rest of the day recovering. Varl come and go in packs, and most of the chatter is about the quake that just sank the mountains into the earth, or the dredge that are still on their way. You hear rumors that a massive chasm opened where the earth split. Inspect the Godstone. The little you know about Howderborg is that he was a disciple of the Loom Mother, and learned to create under her guidance. He created a few beasts, but soon became bored with simple animals and began combining man and beast, ending up with the Varl. That's the myth, anyway. One thing is certain, each Varl alive today was created by Howderborg, and now the god is dead. The Varl Hill now are the last ones that will ever exist. A profound sadness washes over you. So that's the first time the game is really, like, we knew the Varl were essentially ageless, but that's our first time being confirmed, like, they don't, like, reproduce in any fashion. Varl just exist, and now that no more are being made, as soon as they all die out, there won't be any left. Krumer's already here. Also, this music is fantastic. Krumer's already here. It's good to pay respects, he says, and you both stand there in silence. Give this to Ingvar, he says, turning to leave. It was once his, and that stubborn ass refuses to take it back. Krumer hands you a massive studded belt. Suddenly there's a lot of activity. Word comes from below to retreat to the next village over, and you soon see why. A black shadow is sweeping down the valley from the direction of Grofheim, where the quake, or whatever caused it, has obliterated the mountainside. On closer inspection, it's a veritable ocean of dredge, more than you imagined possible. In their midst is a towering giant of a dredge, blood red from head to toe. You gather your things in short order and join a good many Varl, leaving the Godstone behind. Hey, we got some supplies and an item. We've got 4 days of supplies. Everybody's injured. A well-tended farm with plenty of livestock draws the caravan's attention. Upon your arrival, the farmer and his workers stand defensively within plain sight, crude weapons at the ready. Their crossed arms make their thoughts clear without a word. Offer some kind of trade. Intimidate the farmer into giving you the livestock. Come with us, it's not safe here. Leave the farmer and their animals alone. Come with us, it's not safe here. You warn the farmer of the approaching dredge, but the man spits and says, "This land is my life. I lose that. May as well be dead." The farmhands slowly nod their agreement. Neither joining you or lowering their weapons. Oh, it took away my option to offer a trade. That's unfortunate. Threaten the farmer, leave the farmer and his livestock alone, take the livestock by force. I really don't want to steal some poor farmer's livestock. But if he and all the livestock are going to die anyway, then shouldn't we have it? I mean... I wish I could check my map to see how far we are from wherever we're going. I wish we could, like, threaten them into coming with us. Bring the livestock, share it with us, we'll save your life. I know you just said the thing about the land, but, like... I wish we could threaten them into doing that rather than just threaten them to take the livestock. Now we've, so far in this playthrough, we've kept Rook a exceedingly moral person. We're not taking his stuff. What's his is his, you say to the caravan. No sense fighting those trying to protect themselves. Grumbling bounces around through the clansmen, the caravan is once again moving. Morale declined. Hey, Griff, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you have been well. Ivor tells you we can't stay here long. It will take 3 straight days to cross Barrow Pass, so stock up. There's no stopping once we leave. He takes off to speak with the other Varl about setting up defenses. I do have 3 days of supplies. That's good. Dad, says Alette, appearing at your side. I liked old Ivor. Somewhere in the back of your mind you feel the same way. You focus on preparations instead. Realizing that you may be one of the first humans about to set foot in Einertoft. Doing alright. Good to hear it. How goes the saga? The saga's going good. My particular playthrough is struggling a little bit. This game's pretty hard on hard mode, and we're not in great shape. Our roster has many injuries. Many significant injuries. Very little renown with which to level up characters. I feel it's not guaranteed yet, but I think I've actually almost like screwed over this playthrough enough that we're not going to be able to beat the end game. Because I have almost no renown. I can't level my characters up very much. If I go into the final fight without like even a single level 4, we're doomed. We are flat out doomed. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's probably not impossible to win, but I don't think I'll be able to do it. What did we just get? An elaborate belt first discovered around the waist of Varl, who had somehow frozen himself deep within a glacier. +3 break is nice. I was talking about how we needed more break. I think I want that on Rook, maybe? I spend a lot of time breaking on Rook. Can we only put this on Ivor? Oh no, we can put it on level 4 characters. That's right. Can we put it on Fasold, I guess? That doesn't seem viable. I don't know. We need 15 renown to level somebody up from 3 to 4. That's a really good item. Not that we can afford it. We could spend 2 renown to get a couple more days of supplies. Gives us 5 days. Would they say it would take 3 days to cross the pass? I think we buy 2. We rest for 2, which will get these 3 all back to being uninjured. Then we have 3 days worth of supplies to cross the pass, and then we may travel another day or 2 at 0 at that point, but hey, our morale's great. At least. It's something. We're holding on to 15 renown to level somebody up, potentially. I don't know. I think that's the best use of the limited resources we have at our disposal.
We approach a city that only Varl have seen and cross a bridge that only Varl could build. Let us hope that we are the only unwelcome visitors to pass.
Gosh, this game's scenery is amazing and breathtaking. Look at this crazy bridge. How would you even construct this thing? Clearly they've never played that bridge game. Banner Saga Polybridge. Look at all these Varl. All these warriors. Another great war is upon us. It is the 3rd time I've seen such a thing. There are far fewer of us now than there once was. Krumer heads up the stairs to the Great Hall and returns shortly after speaking to some Varl. What did they tell you? By all accounts, the Dredge are coming here. Looks like they plan to end the Varl for good this time. This place will become a killing field soon. They say the Prince of Men is here. They've got a Mender, too. Prince Luden is here? From Arborang? In any case, we'll be given no audience today. You remember the last time you were here, Anvar? It's Ivor. Yeah, I remember it. What now? We find somewhere to rest. I'd recommend keeping your people out of trouble while you're here, Rook. In fact, keep them invisible. Jarander won't be happy you're here. You're shown to quarters, but could wander the city while you wait for an audience, you feel like you could sleep for a week straight. Okay. An audience, or well, hanging out here, audience with the king, all that stuff is probably... I feel like this is a good point to call it. It's a little earlier than usual, but I did mention that I'm pretty tired and wasn't likely going to stream as long tonight. I think story-wise, this is a good stopping point for now. We've made it here. We're somewhat safe. We have no food still. We are still starving. But we're here. We're on day 98, which is, I want to say, actually pretty quick to get here that quickly. Maybe not. I feel like there's an achievement for getting here like in under like 100 days or something, though. We just didn't have any food to rest, so. But okay, yeah. Thank you for the stream. You're most welcome. Thank you for being here. Since it is a little earlier than usual, let's see if who's around for raids and stuff. I'm still very concerned that I'm setting myself up to have an almost impossible end game here, but we'll see how it goes. Ooh. I know who we're gonna raid because we don't get the opportunity to raid her all that often. Tamer is on earlier than usual. So we're gonna go say hello over there. I'll do the usual raid call. I can't think of anything too clever or funny at the moment. So there is a version with my emotes, if you happen to have those. There is also a version with hearts, if you'd like to come along and don't have emotes. There's also your own emotes that you can use. I assume you have some emotes from somewheres on Twitch that you can probably use if you would like. Whatever you like the look of best. The raid's going now, so if you'd like to come along and you don't see it, you might just need to refresh the page to get pulled in. And yeah. Sorry to end a little early, but as I mentioned, I'm pretty tired. Next stream will be Friday. I'm not actually sure what we're going to be doing Friday. Usually Friday is our free test Fridays where we play whatever's free on Epic that week. But the game coming out this week, while I do highly recommend it, Sheltered, I've played it myself already a bunch. I've played quite a bit of it. So it wouldn't really be a test when I've already experienced it. So we'll be doing something else Friday. Maybe more Banner Saga, maybe something else. I'll give it some thought. And yeah, I appreciate you all hanging out and spending some time with me this evening. Or this time zone, depending on where you are in the world. I hope you get some excellent sleep whenever your day comes to an end and you decide to go to bed. And yeah, I appreciate you. Please take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you again later. Okay, good night.